Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing The Legend of Billie Jean, released in 1985. Directed by Matthew Robbins, from a script by Lawrence Connor and Mark Rosenthal, starring Helen Slater, Keith Gordon, Christian Slater, Richard Bradford, Peter Coyote, Martha Gehman, Yeardley Smith, Barry Tubb, and Dean Stockwell. Now, this film, when it first came out, I really enjoyed it. And upon future viewings of the film, I have equally enjoyed this film. It still lives up. And the soundtrack to this thing is great. So many great songs in this one, with Pat Benatar's Invincible, with Billy Idol's Rebel Yell. I mean, it is a great soundtrack. And it is well directed and well played. Now, this is a very interesting story, and after Helen Slater's character of Billie Jean's little brother, Banks, played by Christian Slater, no relation to Helen. I used to think that they were brother and sister playing in this film, but that's not the case. But after Banks is beaten up and his motorbike is destroyed by Hubie Pyatt, played by Barry Tubb, she goes to Hubie's father, played excellently by Richard Bradford, and she tries to get him to give her the money to replace what was damaged. That's all she really wanted. And yet he tries to do sexual advances toward her.
There you go.
$50.
I'm gonna give you $50 today.
No.
And every time you come back, I'm gonna give you a little bit more.
Of course, she rejects his advances and ends up taking the money and escaping, and she becomes a fugitive alongside her brother. And then we are introduced to a really cool police lieutenant, played by Peter Coyote. And he is just so cool in his role here investigating this case. And of course, when he interviews Pyatt ends up telling that, she made advances toward him, and when he rejected her, she stole from him and all this, and it's lies. There's a bunch of lies that are told against her to try and make Pyatt look good and make her look like this, rebel girl who tried to seduce him and everything. And it's, it is so horrible to do that to this girl, but she rebels in every single way and tries to redeem her name and redeem her brother's name throughout the film. And as the movie progresses, the lieutenant, starts to realize that something is up and begins to almost, in a way, start helping her. Along the way, she meets a guy named Lloyd, played excellently by Keith Gordon. And I think this is Keith Gordon's coolest role he ever played in a film. Kind of next to Back to School, I think, was his other really interesting, cool role that I liked that he played. But he is excellent in this role. Very charismatic, very cool. And his father character in this, when he runs off with Billie Jean and her little entourage, is, of course, Dean Stockwell. And he gives a really cool performance as well in this. This is such a well-acted film, well-directed by Matthew Robbins, and it is such a, it is almost like an ensemble piece where all the characters are very interesting and well played throughout the film. It is a really cool teen drama, and it is not the best of Christian Slater's career. As I said, I think his best was Pump Up the Volume, but this is one of my other favorites of his films. Although he was young in this one, this was one of his early roles. He's really cool as Binks and everything, very likable, and his chemistry with Helen Slater is off the charts. They, like I said, when I first saw this film, I thought they were actually brother and sister, just playing brother and sister in this film. I mean, so when I found out that they aren't really related, I was like, damn, they played so good. They were so believable. But and Helen Slater is so attractive as Billie Jean, and the moment where normally I don't like a short-haired girl, and everything, but when she ends up cutting her hair to be that Joan of Arc style figure, I think it so works. She becomes even more sexy as the film progresses, as she's helping people out and becoming this heroic, cool figure and becoming the legend that is the title. So this is one of the best teen drama films ever made. So my final review of The Legend of Billie Jean. I am going to give this film a 9.6 out of 10. This is an excellent film. Well directed, well written, and well acted all around the board. If you have not seen this film, I implore you to check it out. It is excellent. But have you seen it? And what do you think? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes live, it will go up for all Plus members to view prior to it becoming a video for everyone else. And then I will put another post so you can do it again. So it's not a one-time thing. So if you want to get interactive, now is your opportunity. Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.